Welcome to Raggedy Ass Bitch TV, the podcast that discusses the chaos of modern relationships. I'm your host, and today we're talking about something that has happened to all of us, something that makes you question everything you thought you knew about human decency. I'm talking about people who ghost you and then reappear months later like nothing happened. Let's get into it. Okay, so picture this. You're talking to someone. Could be a friend, could be someone you're dating. Doesn't matter. Things are going well. You're texting regularly. You're making plans. The vibe is good. And then, one day, they just disappear. No warning, no explanation, just gone. You text them, nothing. You wait a few days, still nothing. You start wondering, did something happen? Are they okay? Did I do something wrong? So, you might text them again. Hey, just checking in. Hope everything's okay. Still nothing. And now, you're in this weird limbo where you don't know what happened. You don't have closure. You're just left hanging. And eventually, you accept it. They ghosted you. It sucks, but it happens. You process it. You move on with your life. You stop checking your phone every 5 minutes, hoping to see their name. And then, weeks later, sometimes months later, your phone buzzes. And it's them. Hey, how have you been? I'm sorry, what? How have I been? How have I been? Where have you been? Where did you go? Did you fall into a hole? And they act like no time has passed. Like they didn't just vanish from your life for months without a word. They're out here texting you like your old friends catching up, not someone they abandoned mid-conversation. Like, we were literally in the middle of making plans. We had a whole conversation going, and then you just disappeared. And now you're back with, hey, how have you been? Like, we're running into each other at the grocery store. The audacity. And here's what kills me. They never address it. They don't apologize. They don't explain. They just slide back in and hope you are not going to bring it up. But I'm going to bring it up because what is happening right now? Because let's be clear about what ghosting actually is. Ghosting is choosing to disappear instead of having a conversation. It's choosing your own comfort over someone else's feelings. It's saying, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm just going to pretend you don't exist. And that's cruel. That's cowardly. That's disrespectful. And you know what the worst version of this is? When they act like you're the weird one for being confused. You ask, where have you been? And they're like, what do you mean? I've been around. No, you haven't. You've been gone. You disappeared. You ghosted me. Don't act like I'm crazy for noticing. Or they'll say something like, "Oh, I've just been really busy." Busy for 3 months? Too busy to send a single text? Too busy to say, "Hey, I need some space"? That's not being busy. That's being avoidant. And then there are other people who ghost you, come back, and immediately start asking for something. "Hey, long time no talk. Can you do me a favor?" Absolutely not. The audacity. You disappeared on me. You left me wondering what I did wrong. You gave me zero explanation or closure. And now you want something from me? The nerve, the entitlement, the complete lack of self-awareness. And let me break down the different types of people who do this, because they come in different varieties. Type 1, the life got crazy ghoster. This person will come back with a whole story about how busy they've been, how chaotic their life got, how they just fell off the map with everyone. And maybe that's true. Maybe life really did get overwhelming. But here's the thing. It takes 2 seconds to send a text. It takes 0 effort to say, "Hey, I'm going through something. I'll reach out when I can." So, even if life got crazy, you still chose not to communicate. You still left me hanging. Type 2, the "I was going through something" ghoster. This person will say they were dealing with mental health stuff, or family issues, or personal problems, and they'll expect you to just understand, to forgive them immediately because they were going through it. And look, I have empathy for that. Mental health is real. Life is hard. But you know what? A lot of us are going through things, and we still manage to communicate with the people in our lives. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to show up 100%, but you do have to say something. Even if it's just, "I'm struggling right now and I need space." That's still communication. That's still respect. Type 3, the "I just forgot" ghoster. This is the person who will act like they genuinely just forgot about you. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I meant to text you back and it just slipped my mind." For 3 months? You forgot about an entire person for 3 months? That's not forgetting. That's not caring enough to remember. Type 4, the testing the waters ghoster. This person ghosted you because they found someone else, or they got busy with other things, or they just weren't that interested. But now, they're bored. Things didn't work out. They're lonely. So, they're testing the waters to see if you're still available, still interested, still willing to give them attention. And they're hoping you'll just forget what they did, or that you'll be so happy to hear from them that you won't question it. Don't fall for it. But here's what I think is really happening. I think people ghost because they don't know how to have uncomfortable conversations. They don't want to tell you they're not interested anymore. They don't want to deal with the awkwardness of ending things. They don't want to hurt your feelings, so they just leave. But here's what they don't realize. Ghosting does hurt. It hurts more than honesty would. Because when you ghost someone, you leave them with questions, with doubt, with confusion. You make them wonder what they did wrong. You make them question the entire relationship. And that's worse than just saying, hey, this isn't working for me anymore, or I need to focus on other things right now. That's just honesty. That's just respect. But people are so afraid of being the bad guy that they'd rather just disappear. They'd rather be a coward than be honest. So when they come back months later, what are you supposed to do? Some people will give them another chance. They'll let them back in. They'll accept their non-apology or their weak excuse. And you know what happens? They ghost you again. Because if someone ghosts you once, they'll do it again. It's a pattern. It's how they handle discomfort. It's how they deal with conflict. And unless they've done serious work on themselves, unless they've actually grown and changed, they're going to do the same thing. So, here's my advice when someone ghosts you and tries to come back. You have options. Option 1, you can ignore them, ghost them back, give them a taste of their own medicine. Option 2, you can respond and tell them exactly how you feel. You disappeared for months. That hurt. I'm not interested in reconnecting. Option 3, you can accept their apology if they actually give one, but keep your guard up. Don't jump right back into where you were. But here's what you should not do. Don't pretend it didn't happen. Don't let them sweep it under the rug. If you're going to give them another chance, they need to earn it. They need to acknowledge what they did. They need to apologize sincerely. And even then, proceed with caution. But here's the thing. Ghosting is cowardly. I don't care if it's uncomfortable. I don't care if you don't know what to say. You owe people closure. You owe them a conversation. You don't get to just vanish and then waltz back in whenever it's convenient for you. That's not how relationships work. That's not how respect works. And if you're someone who's been ghosted, I need you to hear this. It's not about you. It's not that you weren't good enough. It's not that you did something wrong. It's not that you're too much or not enough. It's about them. It's about their inability to communicate, their fear of confrontation, their lack of respect for other people's feelings. You deserve better than someone who disappears when things get uncomfortable. You deserve someone who shows up, who communicates, who respects you enough to be honest. So, if you're someone who's done this, own it. Apologize. Explain. Don't just act like nothing happened. That's insulting. Don't make excuses. Don't minimize it. Take accountability. And if you can't do that, then don't come back at all. And if someone ghosts you and then tries to come back, you don't owe them anything. You don't have to respond. You don't have to give them another chance. You don't have to accept their half apology. They showed you who they are. Believe them. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. Don't let people treat you like you're optional. You're not a backup plan. You're not something someone can come back to whenever they feel like it. You deserve consistency. You deserve respect. You deserve people who show up. That's it for today's episode of Raggedy Ass Bitch TV. If someone ghosted you and you're still confused, just know it wasn't about you. They're just cowards. Next time, we're talking about people who overshare on social media, so prepare for that conversation. Until then, stay raggedy, stay worthy, and remember, if they ghosted you once, they'll do it again. Peace.